Hi girls, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Ann and welcome to this week's video. It's so fun. It's basically 24 hours in Belfast / my birthday vlog. Lots of chatting, lots of books. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's basically it. Yeah, but it was so much fun. I realized I didn't film an intro. I took a bunch of clips, but like half of them included in last week's vlog, so it's a little everywhere. But we had the best time ever. I didn't vlog anything like going up to Belfast, but I took the train. It was such a nice ride. I definitely recommend. There is a bus, but I like the train better because you can sit and actually read and do whatever you need to do. Anywho, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I had the best birthday, I had the best week, and I'm just so grateful. All right, love you guys. Hi guys, we made it to Belfast, and you guys, I can't believe I chose a hotel that's literally catty corner from the BBC studios and offices. Is that not like crazy? It's literally right there. Saw it when I was walking here and I was like, oh my god, I gotta take a picture, send to my parents. And well, gotta take a better picture and send to my parents. We're staying in the Moxy. Oh my god. My camera wasn't even filming. Okay, I'm sitting on the bed. Hi. I just talked to the camera for 5 minutes. Hi, we're in Belfast. It's my birthday week. I wanted to go do something fun. I've been wanting to come to Belfast. I've never been. And wouldn't you know it, we're staying directly catty corner to the BBC studios / offices. You're lying. That's so cool. Anyhow, hi. Let's see, what was I saying? Oh, we're staying in the Moxy in Belfast City. It's a new hotel, which by the way, there's nothing I love than the smell of there's nothing I love more than the smell of a new hotel. So cool. And anyway, hi. I was just saying for probably like a 3-minute dissertation why A, Marriott is my biggest dream deal goal, and B, Moxy Chelsea dream like brand partnership. I love the Moxy Chelsea. I could write a dissertation on it, but as I was saying, if you go to New York, stay at the Moxy Chelsea. It's in walking distance. It's like a 20-minute walk, maybe. No, it's probably way less than that, to the High Line. It's got a Joe and the Juice, like all the what's that place called? That matcha place everyone's obsessed with. It's got anything you could want eating wise within like, I don't know, a couple minutes. It's got a bodega literally catty corner across the street, and the train stations are literally like a 2-minute walk either direction. There's a Whole Foods like a 5-minute walk away, and it's right by FIT. And to be in the flower district, it's just so stunning. Anyway, that's my dissertation on why I love the Moxy Chelsea. Also, they have a really cool club on the rooftop bar. They have the best almond croissant I think I've ever had. I need to go back and try and see like if my brain's playing tricks on me. But I do have to say, you guys, I don't think I talked about it, but when I went to Bewley's last week, I took an almond croissant for dessert to go, ate it when I got home, and oh my gosh, I think those might be the best croissants I've had in a really, really long time. Anyway, we're here. Goals of the day. Waterstones. Other goals of the day. Well, current closest goal of the day, Cafe Nero, which is like 2 minutes away. Other goal of the day, Belfast Titanic Museum, which I think I'm probably gonna go grab lunch and then go to the Titanic Museum and then come back and do everything else, because everything else is like near where I'm staying, and the Belfast Titanic Museum is further out. So yeah, anyway, loving it so far. We will see. And yeah, it is kind of funny because like when I was coming in, it's obviously Northern Ireland and it's a part of the UK and England, and it does feel like more England here, like the looks of the houses and stuff and that kind of stuff, which is so weird. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna try to go to Neighbourhood. Apparently they always have a really long line, but the food and the drinks look so good. I don't know if even with this you're going to be able to hear me, but I'm going to try. I got a matcha latte marshmallow to try, and then I also got a hot chocolate, which is stunning. But, okay, let's see. It's so loud in here, I really don't think you're going to be able to hear. Oh my god, so good. So good. And look at the marshmallow fluff. Well, you can't tell, but it's gorgeous. This cafe is the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm obsessed. I could stay here for the entire trip. I don't have time for that, so yeah. Anyhow, I'll try the hot chocolate once it cools down a little bit, and I'll show you guys my food.
That book to be yours. Roll to that night and your ship come back.
Yes.
Hi divas, I am in fact here to report that I think I did such a flop job today at vlogging. Right. Perfect. So slay. Hold on. Let's see. I guess I'm just gonna like lean over and talk to you guys. Okay. We did some birthday shopping. Obviously, it's my birthday. Well, not today. Anyway. Hi. Let's get into it. First of all, we'll go like, I guess least recent to most recent. You guys already know I had to go to Waterstones. If you are unaware with my game, I lived in London. That's when I started reading again. That's where Star was born. I started my very first book, I'll never forget, getting me back into reading. So I took One Italian Summer with me. And I was like, maybe I'll read it. I ended up reading it, like picking it up after being there for like a few weeks. Reading it on the tube. I finished it in like one day because I had literally an hour each way almost commute. So anyway, that's what got me back into reading. And then Where the Crawdads Sing is what sucked me back into reading. And then from there, she was ready to go. My back really hurts from standing up like that. And it's at points like that where you're like, I don't know, maybe the double chin is like actually worth it, you know? Anywho, I'm not feeling like my greatest today because this is the first day I haven't worked out in like probably weeks at this point, maybe a month. Yeah. One thing about Europe is they do not have gyms in their hotels, or most hotels I've stayed up in Europe don't have gyms. So anywho, let's go over what we got from Waterstones. Can't tell you how hard it was to rein it in. It was pretty hard. But I did. I only left with 2 books, and one of them is one that I couldn't get in Ireland. Well, I am in Ireland, but you know what I mean. Regular Ireland, not UK Ireland. And the other is one that I saw, and I was like, I have never seen this before, and I think I'm going to get it. So let's get into it. I actually started reading this before I moved abroad. This is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, and there's not, like, a lot of my favorite thriller authors, i.e. Riley Sager and Geneva Rose. I haven't seen their books anywhere. I've seen, like, 1 or 2 of Riley Sager, but it's, like, what is it? The Only One Left, and then I've seen, I can't think of the name of it, but the Lake House one, and honestly, his UK covers are so sick. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, it's giving spooky ooky, and it is spooky ooky. So, anyhow, haven't read this one yet. I think I've read like maybe a few chapters in it, but I just didn't get into it and I didn't have time to finish it. But Riley Sager's one of my favorite, like I said, thriller authors ever. Up next, this is called The Paris Bookshop Secret. And first of all, cover slice. Second of all, I'll read you the intro on the back. When Alexis meets Maeve, a reclusive woman in her 80s, they feel an unexpected kinship. Alexis is embracing a nomadic lifestyle after burning out as a big shot editor, and Maeve is mourning her glory days as a best-selling author. Their friendship inspires Maeve to write again. Her final novel pours out of her, a stunning story of love and heartbreak centered around a bookshop in 1950s Paris. The line between fact and fiction is as fine as a whisper, and the novel unfurls a long-buried mystery, one that haunts Maeve and will reverberate through the lives of both women decades later. Okay, so that's what we have for that. Now you guys hold your horses. Okay, first of all, did I take clips on my camera? I didn't. I took clips on my phone. We went to Titanic Belfast, which you guys might be wondering, like, Elizabeth, what were your goals of the trip? Glad you asked. To see Belfast, right? I really didn't have that many goals. I wanted to go see the Titanic. I wanted to go. I actually started researching like last week of the things, or I guess earlier in the week, of the things I wanted to do, and it came down to the Titanic, Christmas market, and shopping. So Christmas market, when I got there, it was like as the sun was setting and it was so busy. So my plan is to wake up and go by like 10:30, 11 tomorrow. We'll see. And most important goal of the trip, have a good birthday week. So anyway, okay, loving Belfast. You guys, this is the cutest store. I actually cannot tell you how hard it was to pick my printout. The store is called Born and Bred, and the print, like the artist that did my print, is Nicola Irvine, and her Instagram is just Nicola Irvine, at Nicola Irvine. I'll put it on the screen or like down below. You guys know this is one of my favorite songs ever. One of my favorite Taylor Swift songs. I just love this lyric from it, and it's "To Live for the Hope of It All," because I feel like that's just so me and that album. I don't know if you can see my little claps. Anyway, also the flowers in here reminded me of my grandmother and my dad, and so I just loved it. And also there was another one that says, it was like "Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway," and it was this gorgeous painting of like a countryside, I believe. I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen if I still have it on my phone. And it was really hard to decide because I love that. Or maybe it was like "Do It Scared." I don't remember. But either one, laugh motto. But is this not the most stunning? Oh my gosh. Okay. And then, now here's where the unfortunate news comes in. Whenever I came this morning, I was like, you know what? I should try to find like a cute beanie while I'm there. You might be wondering, what person doesn't try on a beanie in the store? One that was overstimulated. Because when I got home, we got some bad news. It's not necessarily giving. I know all beanies are just like not that cute, but this one, if I like move it a little bit, it kind of just like goes off my head. But the theory of it's cute. It says lucky. Whoa. Now I did get this cuter hat at Anthropology, which is another story. And it was an approved purchase because it's the moisture wicking, and that's what I need to be able to throw in my bag. I also just simply fall victim for a New York Yankees hat by 47 every single time. Anyway, moving on. They had the cutest socks at Born and Bred. I ended up going with these. I was stuck between the ones that had the same lucky emblem on it. I ended up getting the like yoga slash Pilates socks. They had regular and grippy socks. Not those kinds of grippy socks, the good kind of grippy socks. And then I also had a sticker. Hold on, let me get her out. Oh my gosh. This is What's the Crack. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Ah. Whoa. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm really trying to do my best at not like buying stuff that's fragile, that's going to be hard to get back to America, but I'm not doing so well at that. Okay? You guys, if you know me, well, actually, you probably wouldn't know this about me, but my parents know. So, shout out to my parents. I am a Titanic kid, right? I've always been obsessed with learning about the Titanic, okay? And so, did I buy a... Wait, I was reading the bottom and it was cracking up. Authentic Titanic reproduction. Yeah, I did. It has the name of... Oh my gosh, it's not gonna focus. Come on, girl. You got this. So allegedly she does not have it, but it just has the name. It has the name of like the company of the Titanic, which was White Star Line. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it 3 Star Line, but anywho, also it's a funky shape, like how cute. And I will be using this when I go back to Ireland, or I'm in Ireland, but you know what I mean. I also got a bunch of postcards. I need my travel mic. I'm literally speaking like into the mic. Okay. Hey. Okay. I fear this probably isn't going to focus either, but I got this one. And some of them I'm sending, some of them I'm keeping. Watch. Never want to hear that alarm going off. And then I got 2 of like the like vintage posters. This one. And this one. How sick. Okay. Well, that's it. I am gonna sit and finish my NetGalley and I'll come on and talk to you guys about it because I'm almost done. I'm actually not almost done. I still have like a good 40% left, but I have to know what happens and it is getting good.
Rainy days don't seem so wet. Stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met, you were away. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever do.
Hi girls, happy birthday to me. Good morning. Did I talk to you guys yesterday? I don't even remember. I had the most wonderful time in Belfast. It is obviously the 19th. What is today? Friday. Hi. Really quickly before we go out and about, I just finished working out, so please excuse. My aunt was so sweet and sent me a Christmas and a birthday gift from the local stores here. And I just opened my birthday, and you guys, I literally was just looking at these pajamas. I could cry. Oh my goodness, look at the scalloping. I don't even know if you can see. So if you're watching this, thank you so much, Aunt Catherine. They're so beautiful and they're so soft. They're these bamboo pajamas. It's an Irish brand called Sened. Kiri, and I was just looking at them. I don't know if I was, obviously Brown Thomas and Arnett's are the same thing, but I don't remember if I was in the Brown Thomas location or the Arnett's location, but I was looking at them. Anyway, what else was I going to say? Oh, I'm going to show you guys the books I'm turning in. I did order this because I haven't been able to find it anywhere here of Amazon because I had to order something else. And it's called Christmas at the Ranch. And obviously the title tells you what it's about. And then yesterday I went to the City Hall in Belfast to the tour. And I know I took clips, but I grabbed these. So pretty. I'm going to keep one for myself. Send one out. Then I got one of the tree as well. This one I am going to send out. And then I think I showed you guys the type. Yeah, I showed you all that. I had to buy myself a new hard drive because I'm trying to figure out if it's the program that's messed up or my hard drive. I'm praying it's my hard drive. Anyway, but I did want to give a reading update because I read all day yesterday on the train ride. It was so nice and relaxing. And I finished this Ellen Hildebrand book I found in a charity bookshop yesterday. But I'm going to show you guys the books I'm trading in today. There are books that I bought and I'm just unhauling because I have no interest or didn't enjoy them. Okay. Also, I'm running out of room, so I'm really trying to keep on the bookshelf stuff that like I'm actually going to read and actually want. The only exception is I am trying to slowly collect Emily Henry's UK versions because I just love the covers. So today I'm going to get People We Met on Vacation. But anyway, back to the books I'm turning in. Purchased Soul Searching by Lila Sage. I enjoy this book. It's like cowboy, ghouly romance. And it's just not one that I necessarily need or want on my shelf, but the covers are stunning. Look at the inside. Anyway, so I'm turning that in because I finished it. Secret History. I know it's an iconic book. I just couldn't get into it. Okay. Maybe another time I'll try, but there's no point for it to just sit on my shelf as something I'm never going to read. Next is the book that I read yesterday. I love Ellen Hildebrand books so much, and this will be like more of a donation. I bought it for €2 yesterday and read it in one sitting. Or not one sitting, but one day, and it's so good. She's just so good. And I was nervous that this was going to be like super, super sad, but it's like sad, but it's not overwhelming. It's just such a beautiful story. I went back and forth on this one as well, but I opted to turn it in. I searched forever for this. I got this. It was like the last book I got from Virginia Highland Books, and I thought about keeping it, but I decided that if I really want it, I can go back and buy it when I'm back in America for my library. Next, I also thought I was going to keep this, but opted not to because it wasn't my favorite, and it's not something I necessarily want in my Christmas collection. I'd rather buy like an Agatha Christmas or some other Christmas mystery than this one to have for my Christmas collection. Up next is Powerless. This is another like DNF. Didn't enjoy it. I read maybe like 40 or 50 pages. So next is Blue Christmas. I did read this, and honestly it'll probably be more of a donation because it's kind of messed up. And I bought it for literally like, I think it was like €3 or €4. But it was really cute. Christmas just once again not something I necessarily want in my collection. This is B.K. Borson, Good Spirits. Don't Shoot the Messenger. I just couldn't. I didn't really like it. Starting to think I just might not be a B.K. Borson girly. Next, I'm returning this to get the other copy because I wanted it so bad and I wasn't patient. I waited like 2 weeks, couldn't find it anywhere. Finally was like, okay, but I recently found like 3 different bookstores that have the UK, like OG, not the OG, like You and Me on Vacation, but OG People We Meet on Vacation covers. So, gonna do that. And that's it. So, I'll take you guys with me. We're gonna have a fun little day. Let's go book shopping. This is literally all I could ask for. Didn't show you guys my other my other birthday present. Look how cute. Comment down below what I should name her. It has to be a B name. Oh, I forgot to also say that I finished one of my NetGalley books. Did I say this? No, I didn't. But I'm gonna give you a sit down review if I can remember, because it had me staring at a wall. It had me staring at a wall. You know those books that you finish, well, it's probably not an average thing, but sometimes when I read thrillers, they get me sucked in and then I read them at night and then I can't go to sleep. That happened to me. Yeah. Probably didn't help that I had Midsummer Murders like on the background while reading the thriller. And I'd never read a thriller like this, so it was just cray. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna talk about it now. So I read The Valley of the Moms, and I didn't really go in having a specific thought of like what I thought it would, like I went in sort of blind. Like I know it was gonna be I think the like little snippet was like Big Little Lies, and I had seen someone talk about it, about how it's gonna be a big book this year, or coming out in the new year. I think it comes out in June maybe. I'll put the date on the screen. But I was gagged. I'm gonna say what I didn't like about it, and then I'm gonna go and tell you about like the book itself. What wasn't my favorite is like it was very centered around the lies and the scandal and the what was going on and the secrets, and it didn't have as like I would have liked to known a little more about the characters than what we were given. Like we were given some things, but I think I just would have liked to learn a little more of the characters other than like this person acts this way and they're shady and they're lying and they're threatening me. So I didn't love that. Like I wish there was a little more character development. I guess, is that character development? I guess. And then I also, I don't know. I have never read a book that is told in like dual POV leading up to the murder and then having like such gruesome details. It messed with me. And then I can't like say too much because it would give it away, but if you read it you'll understand. Like I needed to go touch grass, be like, this isn't real. But then it made me like want to trust no one ever again, you know? Not actually, but you know what I mean? Overall, I really liked it. I was hooked from like the first few chapters. I read it in a span of like 2 days, and I definitely recommend to pick it up when it comes out in the spring/summer. I'm a person that loves like rich people drama. I love a good thriller, and I love not knowing the ending. And while like halfway through, I was like, oh, I think this is sort of like what they're gonna draw into play here. But in the end, I was still shocked. Oh, I was shocked. But also like not that shocked because I grew up in a small town, and if you know, you know. Anyhow, go read it whenever it comes out. And yeah, I'll obviously be reposting on socials when it comes out closer to time. But yeah, anyhow. Okay, that's my review for Valley of the Moms. Also love the cover art. Girls, it was way too crazy to take you out in the bookstore and the shopping. I think I took a few clips on my phone, but I have the haul of all hauls. Look at these books I got, and I stayed on budget. Your Honor, she slayed. There's only one book that I will eventually go back and get, but we're not quite there yet. So let's just go over it. Got all of this for like €30, and that's on girl math. But really quickly, okay, in my Ellen Hildebrand era, I just love her books, and I want to slowly work my way through all her books. Golden Girl is one of the like 2 that they had that I hadn't read. And I checked both the used and the regular section, so can't wait to read that. You guys already know the lore behind People We Meet on Vacation. I'm so excited. That means I only have, what, like 3 books left to have all of these Yeah, anyway, this has been on my list. I've just been waiting for my birthday to grab it. It's by Joe Dispenza. I've read one of his other books. And yeah, that's basically it. Then I wanted a thriller, so I picked up this. It was between this and, what is it? It's got this gorgeous cover. It's like How to Write a Serial Killer, I think. Anyway, I couldn't decide. Ended up going with this one. It's called Death of a Bookseller. I've never heard of it or reviews, but everyone says it's like a really good thriller, according to the excerpt. So I'm very, very excited to read this. And then lastly, I've always wanted The Artist's Way. I've read, what is it? The Creative Way? I think that's it. The Creative Act. The Creative Act, I think, is it. And it is so good, especially if you're a creative. They actually gave that as like a textbook recommendation in film school. It's really, really good. So, wait, what is it? The Creative Way of Thinking? I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen. So anyway, oh, also, I didn't show TikTok, but I think I showed this to you already, but I had been looking for this everywhere. They didn't have it, so I ordered it when I ordered my new external hard drive. So yeah, lots of reading to do. Oh my gosh, I know I was missing one. I also got Loved One, which love the cover of that. Heard it's really like good, really sad but good. And then also I forgot to show you guys my flowers. I don't know if you can see them, but they're up there. So stunning. Oh, wait, did I show you guys my pajamas? I think I did. Oh yeah, I did. I remember now. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna try to edit because I have a video I want to edit and get up. And then I have a movie tonight. I'm like actually so tired. I can't believe I'm committed to a movie, so I'm just gonna rest until I have to leave for that. And I'm gonna try to leave a little early so I can order food once I get there. It's always so crazy. I got there like literally 30 minutes before last time, and there's a line out the door. Hi girls, it's the next day, December 20th. If you're wondering how the movie went, I ended up not going. I ended up rescheduling to next week sometime. So yeah, you guys will probably see it because you're gonna be spending Christmas with me in Ireland. So yeah, anyway, today is a little bit of a typical Irish day, like a little rainy. I have been editing. It's now like 2 o'clock and I'm going to go grab some lunch and just take it easy. I have a lot of laundry to do, so I'm gonna go slowly start working on that. I'm probably gonna start load before I go run errands. Also need to go to the grocery store. Anyway, so TBD. I will catch you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, spending my birth week with me, and I love you guys so much.